Hey guys, CO Matthew6 here, and I finally have that video of me playing Conflict. It is an objective-based team deathmatch, and I will be going through the ins and outs of it and some strategies that you should pay attention to and use while playing this game mode in Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Now, Conflict is the primary game mode in this game. It focuses more on teamwork rather than just lone wolfing it. If you lone wolf it in this game mode, as in any game mode in Ghost Recon Future Soldier, you're going to have a bad time. And you're going to get hacked. Anyways, the purpose of this game mode is to take the objectives. They will be posted on your HUG whenever a new one comes up. And if you manage to hold on to it successfully for usually about 2.5 minutes per objective, your team will be rewarded with 100 score. And if you capture an objective, that's worth 500 points. If you defend it, that's worth 250. If you have a confidence boost, that is worth 150. And there are 3 different types of objectives in this game. And the 3 of them are intel sensors, resupply points, and EMP detonations. Now, the first one I'm going to go into is the EMP detonator, and simply because that is the easiest one to take. Now, all the defending team has to do is hold on to it and prevent the attacking team from destroying it. And this could be either Ghost or Bodark. It varies, but it's usually Bodark first, and then later on in the match, Ghost will get an EMP. But usually it's random. So, if the attacking team managed to successfully destroy it, they are rewarded with an EMP blast, and the entire enemy team is EMP'd for about 10 to 15 seconds, and if the defending team holds on to it and lets the EMP device fully charge, the attacking team will be EMP'd for 10 to 15 seconds. This is the quickest one to take, but is also the hardest one to take because the defense will usually have their whole team around the point. Now the other 2, the intel sensors and the resupply points, are both originally neutral, and what you have to do is capture it and then hold on to it. The resupply point captures quicker than the intel sensor, but captures slower than the EMP generator. So after you take a resupply point, what happens is your team can restock ammo from that point, and if they do, not only do they get back all of their ammunition, grenades, and equipment, their rounds will also be incendiary. So there will also be afterburn damage that your guns will inflict after you manage to successfully take this point. So the final thing is the intel sensor, and then I'm going to go into some strategy and some other points that you should look out for. So the intel sensor is the slowest one to charge up, but if your team does manage to take it within a certain radius, I think it's like 10 meters or something like that, all hostiles within that range will come up as detected, so you'll be able to identify them and take them out before they can retake your point. It is also I probably already said this, but it's the slowest again, so make sure you have teammates around so they can help you boost your confidence while you take it or while one of your teammates takes it. So some strategy for Conflict is to stay with your team. You don't want to stray too far out because then there's a good chance that you're going to get hacked. When you're always about to take an objective, make sure that you have 1 or 2 guys, depending if you have a field computer or not, around you. If you need extra help and if you have a sentry gun or whatever, you might as well just play that for some area denial. Incendiary grenades also work in that fashion. Now, in Conflict, some more strategy is to always stay by the objective at all times, but not stay too close. So if one of your teammates dies and he needs to respawn, you might be too close to the objective, and if that's the case, then you're not going to be able to spawn on them, and you're going to have to spawn all the way back in your base, and usually that's a bad thing. And that's really it. Stay with your teammates. Don't stray too far. Focus on your objectives. That's another big one. Don't worry too much about getting kills and hacks and whatnot. Focus more on the objectives as they're worth more points. But if you have a 200-point lead with 5 minutes left, and they have more team actions than you do, you might as well just go for the hacks, because just in case they are able to get the next two objectives, you'll have enough team actions so that you'll win the tiebreaker. Usually, if that's the case, it's going to be like 250, 250, or like 350, 350, depending on if there's any HVT challenges, which also is another type. It's kind of like the EMP generator, but only the HVT, which is the highest scoring player on your team, can take it. And if that is the case, then what that person has to do is capture the intel sensor, and if he gets kills or other team actions and stuff, he gets bonus points because he's the HVT and whatnot. So if the enemy takes him out, they get 100 points. If you manage to plant the charge, you get 100 points. So that's really all there is to it, to Conflict. Once again, it's an objective-based team deathmatch that rewards objective captures and defends over straight-up kills and assists. But data hacking and getting kills are never bad, of course. But if you have to make a choice between that and taking an objective, I'd say go for the objective, just because your teammates will probably like you better. So this marks the end of what I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've got a couple more on the way. I've got the Decoy, Saboteur, and Siege in the works, and they will all display the three other game types, obviously, in Ghost Recon Future Soldier. For the third episode of #Beast Mode, I've switched from the MSR, I think, to the M1014, because though the MSR is a great gun on its own, I'm not going to be able to get a fun or exciting gameplay. It's probably just going to be me camping in the back using the sniper rifle with X-Acto ammo and claymores or whatever. So this marks the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next ones, and I'm out.